Hello guys, welcome back to LANAP. For today's video, we are going to show you or discuss with you WIX website speed optimization tutorial. So if you're interested, let's start tutorial. So you might be wondering, how do you optimize your WIX website here? Well, in this case, there are a few things that you do here to optimize your website. So the first thing that you want to do here is you want to access your WIX website first, and you want to go ahead and go to your editor. So this is my website right now, and in here there are going to be a few factors that you need to consider. So generally speaking, if you want to make your website here a lot faster, you need to consider the assets, or generally speaking, the images, the photos, the videos, or any type of media you add to your website. Now, depending on how you add your media, how you set up your media here, this can actually speed up or slow down your website. So what I'm meaning here is, whenever you add like a photo, like for example, let's go add a section here, and let's go to our add element section, and maybe we want to add an image. Now, for images, like for example, what if I upload something here? I drag something in here. So what if I have like a photo that I want to add in here? So the first thing that you want to consider here is you want to optimize your image. Now, whenever you're adding some images here on your website, make sure they are in a JPEG, or in this case, a PNG format. So either of those two. So if you're adding images, use JPEG and PNG. Now, if you want to add, like for example, shapes only to your website, make sure to use the SVG format for that specific photo. Now, what it does is this actually optimizes your image. So especially if you use a different kind of, in this case, formatting or file format for your images, it might take them some time or a lot slower for them to load up the image. So for Wix, JPEG and PNG and SVG is the optimized format that you could use. Now, another thing that you need to consider is whenever you upload files into your Wix website, you also need to optimize the file size for that. So usually images should be around like 300 kilobyte. So if you exceed that, like for example, if you have a 2 MB file for your image, then I would suggest you to basically compress that image. Now, you could use any other tools out there that is available to you. So this is just an example. We have tinyjpeg.com. We also have tiny PNG as well, so to compress your images. So generally speaking, you just need to drag your photos here, and they will compress the photo for you, and from then on, it will actually allow you to optimize your image, and hopefully this will actually improve your speed for your website. Now, also, if you want to add like interesting videos or anything that is happening on your website, you can still add videos. It is still good to add videos here, but just avoid adding too much videos. So everything should be balanced out. So if you add like one video in your page here, just use one video. Don't use multiple videos for it. But if that requires you, or it actually it is really needed for you to use those videos, I would suggest you to basically optimize those videos. So make the file size a lot smaller, or even just make sure to use the optimal size only. So if you're, for example, if you're like, for this is the size for the first one, this is your video. So if this is your video, this is just something this small, maybe reduce the quality of that video so it will still look good. It's just in a reduced quality since it's just being viewed in a very small window here. But yeah, also avoid using GIFs on our GIFs into your website. This will likely slow down your website. So if needed, maybe use a video instead. And also, another thing that you could try here is you can actually try embedding videos into your website instead of uploading them yourself. So you can embed them and use a very specific one here. So if I'm not mistaken, you could go to embed code here, and you could choose the option for embed HTML and basically adding it into your website here. So yeah, another thing that you might want to consider here is the number of fonts that you add or use for your website. So it is recommended that you only use like around 3 fonts for your website, but if you use more, like 5, so maybe limit yourself to 5 here. So any more than that, you might want to reduce the fonts that you are using to your website, because that would actually slow down. So it will take some time to load all those assets, but yeah, try using the number of fonts you have also. Now, other thing you might want to do is you might want to decrease the number of apps that you're using to your Wix website. So yeah, using apps is something really helpful here. It will reduce the number of things you need to do a code yourself, especially if you're using Wix Studio. But I would suggest you to uninstall any apps that you're not using. So you could go to the option here, so this icon here, so my business, and you could go ahead and click on the app that you want to uninstall. Click on the three dot option here and just click on delete app to remove that from your website. So yeah, those are the things that you do here to probably speed up your website, and that's about it. So hopefully this video was able to help you. Like and subscribe to Len App. Thank you for watching.